Welcome to Breaker Broke. Have you ever found yourself puzzled by the anatomy down there? Whether you're having sex with someone who has a vulva, or you have one yourself, today's video will explain everything you need to know about female anatomy. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you're always updated on our daily shocking content. Now, let's find out the G-spot. Number 1. How our genitals developed. Imagine a tiny seed growing into a flower. That is kind of how our bodies develop in the womb. At first, everyone starts the same down there, with two special bumps, a tiny hill and a dip. These are like building blocks that will eventually turn into either boy or a girl part. Around week 10, a magic ingredient from genes kicks in and starts changing those bumps depending on what the baby is. XX genes, like a girl's power code, turn the hill into a clitoris, which is full of feeling and important for grown-up fun. The dip becomes the vulva, the area around the clitoris. XY genes, like a boy power code, turn the hill into a head of a penis, and the dip becomes the scrotum, the pouch that holds the testicles. Even though they become different things, the clitoris and the head of the penis starts from the same building blocks, kind of like how a rose and sunflower both start from a seed. They're called buddies. They share a similar story. These buddies also have similar parts. The clitoris has a hood that can move, just like the foreskin on a penis. Sometimes the hood on the clitoris can get a little sticky, which doctors can help fix. Number 2. A deeper look at the clitoris. Before we move on to the other parts of the female anatomy, let's dive a little deeper into the clitoris. Interestingly, the word clitoris comes from the Greek word klitoris, or kleis, which means key. This is quite fitting because the clitoris plays a key role in female sexual pleasure. The clitoris is like the penis in how it develops in an embryo. The head and shaft of the penis are like the visible part of the clitoris. Although it looks small, the internal part of the clitoris is quite long and splits into two, like how the erectile tissue in the penis does. Studies that have dissected the clitoris show it has the same nerves and blood vessels as the penis. Like the penis, the clitoris can also become larger and filled with blood during arousal, which is like a male erection. Here you can see that all of this erectile tissue surrounds the urethral opening, where urine exits the body, and the vaginal opening, extending to the sides. This tissue is also located under some parts of the inner lips of the vagina, making those areas sensitive as well. Below the clitoris is the urethral opening, which is at the end of the tube that carries urine from the bladder. Below that is the vagina. Number 3. The vagina is an amazing structure. The vagina is an amazing structure because it can change shape. For example, when women have babies, the vagina can stretch a lot to let the baby pass through. The same thing happens during arousal. The vagina gets wider and can become to 3 inches longer. Below the vagina, you'll find the opening to the anus. Women have 3 main openings: the urethra at the top, where urine exits, the vagina in the middle, and the anus at the bottom. Number 4. What exactly is the G-spot? The clitoris is like the penis, so many women need clitoral stimulation to orgasm. But there's also something called the G-spot. What exactly is the G-spot? It was first identified in the 1940s by Ernst Grafenberg. The G-spot is located on the top wall of the vagina, about an inch or 2 inside. Many people describe finding the G-spot by putting a finger in the vagina and use a come hither motion. However, it's not like a magic button you can press. It is just an area with lots of nerves. Interestingly, right above this area in the vagina is something called the Skene's gland, which is like the male prostate. Some women may find massaging this area pleasurable, just as some men find prostate massage pleasurable. Is the G-spot the holy grail of pleasure? For some women, stimulation of the G-spot during penetration can lead to orgasm. However, for most women, clitoral stimulation is still necessary to reach orgasm because the clitoris has the same sensitivity and tissue structure as the male penis. Therefore, clitoral stimulation is often needed for a woman's orgasm. There you have it. The G-spot is a real and fascinating part of female sexual anatomy that can enhance pleasure for many women. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time!